Hello, today I'm going to talk about preventative measures concerning a divorce or family law issue. It's very important that a divorce is a legal case, but there are no other legal cases that carry, in my opinion, this much emotion. And with that, people don't act rational. They let their hate, worry, confusion, anxiety control their decisions. Many of the decisions, or what they want to do, are not the right decisions. Hence, the need for a divorce attorney to work with you. And you need to follow that divorce lawyer's rules, if that lawyer has rules. For instance, anyone that works for me, the first rule is to act as if everything you do is being recorded. Granted, probably it's not being recorded, but act as if it is. Everything you say, your text messages, emails. In fact, don't even text message. Text messaging are usually the biggest reasons for restraining orders, temporary restraining orders throughout the country. People don't think when they send text messages. When you send an email, for some reason, it's a little bit more formal. You take the time, you think about it, maybe read it over. Text message, you get a text message you didn't like, or you heard something you didn't like, bam, all of a sudden you send a text message. That text message could be considered harassment. It could be something, again, you don't think about what you're saying. It could be something that you really didn't mean. But nevertheless, you can't say it. You cannot text these kinds of statements. Next thing is, you hate your spouse. Is that true? You hate your spouse? People who are married and stay married hate their spouses at times. But during a divorce or family law issue, it becomes amplified. So you have to act as civil as humanly possible. Nobody cares that your spouse stole all the family money or had an affair with your sister, okay, or your brother, whatever it is. Nobody cares. You have to be civil, okay? So again, no text messages, being civil. Alcohol. You might be an alcoholic, you might not. You might like to drink socially. Limit the alcohol consumption around the time of divorce or your family law issue. Again, you're already not thinking straight. Adding alcohol to the mix will not help. And then also, if you're taking prescription drugs and you mix alcohol, it's not going to help you. So those are the big tips for today. And while you say, I don't do anything wrong, I never hit her, I never hit him, I never did this, never did that, doesn't matter. A temporary restraining order can get you kicked out of the house. By the time the case is heard, especially in the corona time, you could be out of the house for months, not seeing your kids, being forced to pay the bills. Do you really want that? Play it safe. Don't leave the house unless you have to. It's another divorce tip. You want to stay with the children as much as possible, whether you want 50-50 parenting time or 80-20, whatever. Stay there as long as you can. If it becomes too toxic, then you got to do what you have to do. But if you can stay in the house, stay there. It's very important, because all of a sudden, you get a restraining order, you get a motion against you for temporary relief, where you're going to have to pay $8,000 a month in bills by yourself, even though he or she was contributing, but now there's a court order against you. These are things to avoid. So these are just some tips I have when filing for divorce or about to file for divorce or have a family law issue. You need to follow, because the slightest mistake will haunt you throughout your life, will haunt you throughout the case. The judge will remember that. It's really hard to undo, first impressions, if you will, and very hard to undo court orders. So until then, take care, good luck, stay safe, be inside.